In almost 3 years, Jeff Ruby's Waterfront Floating Restaurant breaks free from its riverbank moorings. Good evening, everybody. That restaurant in Covington came to rest against the Clayton-Bailey Bridge late this morning.
All this with a maintenance worker still aboard. Local 12's Larry Davis is live along the river with where things stand now. Larry.
Hi, Cammie. Well, if you're looking for the Waterfront Restaurant, it is not where it usually is. Normally, it would be by those fake palm trees there on the riverfront, but no more. It's now on the other side of the Clayton-Bailey Bridge, and the hope is that it stays right there and doesn't move and not break away from its moorings again. Two maintenance workers on board the waterfront heard chunks of ice hitting the floating restaurant earlier today. After one got off the boat, he heard screeching and snapping noises. The ice caused the waterfront to break free from its moorings and pivot around the bridge where it now rests. Owner Jeff Ruby received a call late this morning that the waterfront had broken away again and was held, according to the caller, it was being held only by a thread. Now, towboats were called in to keep the barge right where it was until it could be moved to a more secure location. The concern was that it could move downriver and possibly hit the Brent Spence Bridge. Now, the worker who managed to get off the boat and onto shore before the boat broke away describes what happened.
I heard a lot of noise, screeching and scratching, and I heard a loud snapping noise. And when I turned to look, and I seen the barge moving, and all the ramps going downriver with the barge. And the first ramp broke loose, the second ramp broke loose, and the third one held the barge till it turned all the way around.
And back out here live on the Covington riverfront, you can see one of the ramps that was attached to the waterfront, and check out the ice at the very end of that ramp, which is right on the river. So that gives you pretty much an indication of just what little bit of ice came and caused the waterfront to break free. Now, downriver again, here are the two tugboats that are on the river, keeping an eye on the Waterfront Restaurant, making sure it doesn't go any further from where it is. Now, earlier this afternoon, about 2 hours ago, it did move away from the shore again, further out into the river. It did hug on to the bridge, but it did then move back in closer to shore, where it has been for much of the day since right before noon. But again, a close call here. The one worker who had to be rescued from the boat, he's at 6 o'clock. He'll tell us what went through his mind as he tried to get off the boat and then saw the ramp he was about to step into fall into the icy river. Live in Covington, Larry Davis, Local 12 News. Cammie, back to you.
What a crazy deal. And Larry, just to be clear for people maybe who aren't aware, the waterfront really hasn't been open or operating since the last time it broke loose, right?
Right. It broke free I think about 3 years ago, and it has not reopened since that time. Now, Jeff Ruby was here all day long, and he did tell us that he is making plans to reopen it, hopefully maybe next spring, and his hope is to move it upriver to Covington Landing. But ever since it broke free the last time, it has been sitting right here, and right now it's sitting right against the Clayton-Bailey Bridge.
All right, Larry Davis reporting for us. Thank you. And to make matters worse for the restaurant's owner, Jeff Ruby, he tweeted that he got into a car accident while he was on his way to the scene. Wow. He was not hurt, thankfully.